Hello my pookies, it's ShaBaudelaire and I'm back again after I left again for how long? I don't know how long it's been, but I've been gone for a while and I left again. And I come to you with a new series which will explain why I left, if I can explain it. Okay, point is the new series is called Let's Talk ... So Let's Talk is literally just me yapping with you guys, and I figured that I should start a new series that I actually keep up with because I don't really fuck with vlogging anymore, guys. I hate to say it, I just don't have the energy for it. I don't have the energy to pick up a phone every single time I'm fucking doing something, you get what I mean? Like, it's fun and all, don't get me wrong, so I'll still do it, but like having to consistently put out a vlog every single week, no, not for me. And hopefully I can keep up with this series because it's literally just me talking shit. Me talking shit, doing makeup or eating. Literally the things I do the best too. So like, let's get to it. Let's get started. Cue intro. Today's chat is about music. And I asked you guys on my Instagram, you should go follow that. Go follow my Instagram so that we can actually get and keep up with this series. And like, I'm gonna put a Google form out real soon, but like, I want to see how the series does and how you guys do with the like first 3 videos, and then maybe I'll consider putting out a Google form for you guys so you can consistently keep on putting on questions without a 24-hour limit, etc, etc. So yeah, as I was saying, I have the questions right in front of me. I have a problem, my oog. So I cannot see without my glasses on, and obviously I need to do my skincare, my makeup. So yeah, I think we should get started. Let me get to it. First chat is Call Me If You Get Lost is Tyler the Creator's best lyrical album, and Ego is his best overall album. I can agree with this chat, and I think it's also the intention of each album as well, because like, we all know that like when Tyler the Creator released Call Me If You Get Lost, his intention was to rap. He wanted to rap. He wanted to show you bitches who the fuck he is. Especially after Ego won a Grammy for best rap album when it wasn't a rap album. You get what I mean? He wanted to show them what a real rap album was. And he popped off and he did exactly that. And that, I think, was exactly the point. Call Me If You Get Lost is actually one of my favorite Tyler the Creator albums ever, because it's genuinely such a good album, and also like rap wise, like, oh shit, like it goes in, you get what I mean? So like, I fully agree with this chat, and Ego being his best album is also agreeable because like, it's an amazing album. And like, bro, honestly, like I think it's one of his best albums. What do you think about Kaytranada's most recent album? I think Kaytranada's new album is good. I just will forever love Baba, and nothing will ever top it in my eyes. I don't know what it is. Something about that album makes me the happiest girl in the world. Where's my other moisturizer? It's fine though. What kind of genre do you want to hear from Tyler the Creator next? I want to hear jazz. I want to hear that man on a jazz album. I want to hear him on that Find Your Wings flow. That's what we need right now. I think we just all need a jazz album. We all just need to chill out from the rap and all the beef, and we just need a good jazz album from that man. Because like, yo, the K-Dot and Drake beef. Okay guys, since you guys want me to talk about it so bad. Anyways, I got bored of it. I got bored of it. The beef, it was funny at first, especially when Kendrick dropped Euphoria. Yeah. It was a good time, you get what I mean? But then I got bored very quickly. I almost just ripped my lashes out. It's fine though. Cancel Aries. Guys, I don't know what the beef is with Aries. What's the beef? What's going on? Why does everybody hate Aries so much? Like I think that's what I want to know. Like, you know, I haven't listened to him like that properly, you get what I mean? I think there are a couple of songs where I can be like, okay, he did his thing on it. Like Godlike, that's a jam. That's a banger right there. You know what I mean? But I don't know why you guys hate on Aries so much. Like, What happened? What did he do to you? Like what's the beef? Like, can someone please just let me in? Like, someone let me in the comments and like, why the fuck everybody hates Aries? Like OMG guys, like OMG guys, what did the guy do to you guys? Next question. Top 3 Steve Lacy songs. Okay. See You Go. I love that jam. I don't care how much people say, oh my gosh, like why are we... It's a good song. It's an amazing song. Trust and believe I'm going to put on See You Girl every single time. That's a good song. I think For Real as well in the Loafers, that's also a really good song, like a really underrated one as well. Like, we don't listen to that one a lot. Basement Jack, because I just really like that song. I really like the intro of Basement Jack, so I think those are my top 3s. Obviously I really love Steve Lacy, and obviously there's so many more songs that I could say, but like, I think those will be my top 3. Is SA Hip Hop dead? Yes. It is very much dead, but it has the chance to be revived. Like, if you guys just come up with good music, like, you guys can revive it. And like, stop with the trap shit. I'm telling you now, like, stop with the trap shit. Let me tell you why it's dead. It's because everybody's going onto this trap Playboy Cardi sound. Like, guys, what happened to lyrics? Like, don't get me wrong, I like me a good trap moment, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, but like, guys, let's go back to rapping. Let's go back to rapping. Stop with the whole SoundCloud thing. Stop with the whole crazy ass synths. Like, stop. Okay, next. Did you say that music has an impact on people's feelings or on people's moods? Ooh. I think with music, it's very touchy because like, it has an effect on both. Like, when I'm in a good mood, I like to listen to music that I really like. You get what I mean? It's a bit like, when I'm in a good mood, I listen to a lot of Tyler, the Creator, and whatnot. And when I'm in a bit of a bad mood, a bit of a sad mood, I'm listening to Dion, Blonde, etc, etc. I think it just depends on how music is for you and the music you listen to and how you interpret how it invokes emotions in you. With music, it's really tricky to say if it has an impact on your feelings or your mood, because they work together. You get what I mean? They work together. Because of how we associate music with different events, you get what I mean? We associate different songs with different events. So you can put the most sad song with the best event ever and it will make you happy. You get what I mean? Simply because of the event. But because of the song, if you listen to it on its own without the event in your mind, that's what makes it sad. It's an example like that. So I think it just depends. I think it's both. I think it's both. Music has a deep impact on anyone's feelings. You get what I mean? And I think just music in general has the deepest impact in your life. I've made music a big part of my life because of the amount of shit that I've gone through in these little years of living that I've had. And this is about to get sappy, but when something you listen to understands you more than the people you're around, that's what you're gonna associate life with. You get what I mean? We associate a lot of good events, a lot of bad events, a lot of sad events with music. And a lot of the times I spend my time listening to music because of how much I know that sometimes I don't like speaking. Sometimes I don't like spending my time talking about how I feel. And with a lot of shit that I go through, and I'm not gonna divulge into it now because that's another video for another day, but you know, there's a lot of shit that I go through on a daily basis where sometimes I just need to put on my headphones and disappear. You catch my drift. I think it has an effect on both. It has an impact on both and it has a deep impact in your life. And once you've discovered that feeling music gives you, it's the most amazing feeling ever because you never stop from there. You get what I mean? So yeah. Cool, next. These are 2 hot takes but in one question. Rodeo is the best trap album of all time, number 1, and Apple Music's top 100 album list was shit. I'm gonna go to the first one quickly. Rodeo being the best trap album of all time. You know what, man? Rodeo is a good album, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's the best trap album out there because I really like Astroworld. It has a lot of my favorite songs on it. Carousel, Skeletons, 5% Tent, Stargazing. Roll it, got me stargaze. I really like that album, you get what I mean? It's got songs like No Bystanders. Like, it's a trap album. That's a proper trap album, you get what I mean? So like, I fear, you know what? I disagree with you. I disagree with you. I don't think it's the best trap album out there. And I also disagree with you saying that Apple Music's top 100 list was shit. Because I disagree again. You know what I mean? Hear me out. Hold on. I fully disagree with you. Because like, Apple Music's top 100 list was a good list. I will say there were some albums that shouldn't have been on there. Like, what the fuck was SOS by SZA doing on top 100? No ways. I was so gagged. I was like, what is that doing on there? I was like, what are you doing here? What is this ancient artifact?
Ew. What an interesting artifact.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love SZA, don't get me wrong. But I don't think it was a top 100 album. Especially with the fact that it was released last year. It was really not that good either. So like, that I can disagree with. And that was a shit take because like, what the fuck was that album doing on there? I have a lot to say about that actually because like, what the hell? But like, I think the rest were good enough. There were some albums that maybe did not need to be on there, like SOS. And I think there were some albums that were a bit too low. You get what I mean? Like Blonde. I mean, I will understand because Miles Davis was above Blonde if I'm not mistaken. And I also think that Thriller being at number 2 made sense. And I think that Lauryn Hill being at number 1 was iconic because that's her only studio album. But I also don't think that number 1 was the spot for her. I genuinely think that number 1 should have gone to Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder. Not even just because I really like Stevie Wonder. I fucking love Stevie Wonder. That is a number 1 factor. But I also really fucking love Lauryn Hill, and we need to be honest with music, you get what I mean? I think that like Songs in the Key of Life is one of the best albums ever. Literally. A lot of your favorite artists have sampled from that album, and mind you, it is one of the only albums that have no fucking samples on it. That album has no samples on it. It is the most sampled album with no samples, with so many of your favorite artists covering from that album as well. He plays almost every single instrument. I just think that Stevie Wonder is one of the best artists of all time. So I don't think that like he deserved the position that he got in the top 100 list. I'm not really sure what position it was, but I know that he did not deserve it. And Songs in the Key of Life should have been number 1 for sure. It definitely should have been number 1. Your favorite album of all time. Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder. I think it's crazy how I went into this whole fucking rampage as to why it should have been number 1. And yes, it is one of my favorite albums by like ever of all time. A lot of facts to it as well. Number 1 fact is that like literally my name comes from that album. Isn't she lovely? Stevie Wonder has a daughter named Aisha, and that's where my dad got my name from. And it's one of the albums that I really share deep loving for, mainly because my dad also really loves it, and like music is a really deep thing in my family and shit like that. So I think yeah, Songs in the Key of Life is one of my favorite albums. Blonde is one of my favorite albums. Yeah, that's what I'll say. If you had to remove one song from Control by SZA, what would it be and why? Let me think. Percolate. I don't like that song. I just don't like it. I don't like the song Percolate. No deep reason, I just don't like it. Take on Steve Lacy being called a TikTok artist. Suck your bums, dog. Like no, like what's wrong with you? Just because you know a lot of his songs from TikTok doesn't make him a TikTok artist. You lot are wrong. Like, what the fuck are you on about? Steve Lacy is an amazing artist and does not deserve to be called a TikTok artist. Like, guys are full of nonsense. He's made a lot of good music even before fucking TikTok. You get what I mean? Got a hold of his music. He doesn't make like, he doesn't make music to go viral on TikTok, and we all know that. He's been making music since fucking young. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he was 16 when he started making music, if I'm not mistaken. So like, you lot are tweaking. Like, what the fuck? Next, Jordan Ward is hella underrated. Yes! Fucking hell, oh my gosh. Like, Jordan Ward is so underrated. I fucking love that man. I love him so much, and I was so sad when he was in South Africa and I couldn't go because I am not 18. Like, that's such a fucking downfall. I hate my fucking age so much. But yeah, I definitely would have gone if I was, you know, old enough. But I fucking love Jordan Ward. Someone put me onto Jordan Ward. I didn't just discover him myself, and I will forever have a very special place in my heart for the person that put me onto Jordan Ward. Like, yo, like, my life changed. like, not even like to be dramatic or anything. He put me onto Little Baby Crush, which is kind of funny, but he put me onto that song, and like, ever since then I've been fucking obsessed with Jordan Ward. And then he put me onto Cherimoya. Oh my gosh, I haven't been the same ever since. I'm not gonna lie, I've been like, yo. So yeah, I will say Jordan Ward is hella underrated, and thank you so much, Pima, for putting me on. Next, unpopular opinion, Drake is the hip-hop industry, and without him it wouldn't exist. I'm so glad you know it's unpopular, because what the fuck are you on about, bro? Like, wait, like, no, what? No, like, I don't even think I need to get into that. Like, no, like, what are you on about, brody? Drake is a good asset to the rap industry. He's a good asset to it. That's all I'm gonna say. I wouldn't say, we would be fine without Drake. I certainly would be fine without Drake. We would survive without Drake's music. We would have been fine if he fucking continued acting in Degrassi, is what I'm saying. Like, we would have been fine. Like, trust me. Like, ugh, like, guys, you guys really overhype Drake, and that's my chat. Like, don't get me wrong, he makes good music, but you lot really overrate him. Like, chill out. Did I finish my makeup routine right on time? Because I'm done with everything, and that was the last straw. That was a good yap session, guys. I'm so excited to continue with this series, because like, I genuinely think that like, I will be able to keep up with this one, and I want to do more of these, you know what I mean? So like, thank you so much for all the questions. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow my Instagram, things of that nature, and like, yeah, I'll see you guys next week. I promise I will see you next week. I pinky promise to you guys that I'll see you next week. I love you guys so much. Bye.